It shows that a lunar eclipse occurs when the Earth casts a shadow over the moon.
Summit Learning is an online curriculum platform that the students work on as a means to be able to increase their understanding of cognitive skills and content in order to master grade level curriculum and move towards high school and be independent, well versed in the curriculum, Massachusetts state standards. Summit Learning is going so well that we're looking to expand it into 4th and 5th grade next year, and really looking to be a middle school in which students are engaged in self-directed learning and building their endurance to be independent learners.
I would definitely recommend the curriculum. I think that not only does it push students to do a lot more than they have been doing in the past, but I also feel like students are really engaged. At least as an English teacher, the projects that we do in ELA class, the students are really engaged with, really into. So being able to push our students to kind of that next level of learning is a little bit easier because they're just so willing to like dive into a text or, you know, write a paper or create a presentation. So I think that Summit really brings that out in students. So that's one of the biggest things I like about the curriculum, is that it allows us to not so much worry about how to engage students, but like how far to push them in that engagement.
It's so nice to know that there's teachers there for you. If you don't know English or you know Spanish, there's teachers here who can help you out. You're on a computer and you get to adjust it the way you like it. You know, everything's for you, and the kids here are great. You know, it's just really fun. For being in Peck and being in Summit for a while, I was learning to be more independent and less leaning on what others want me to do. So since I have more time on doing focusers on my own term, I can just focus on myself, not what everyone else's grades are, and knowing that you have your own seat, your own time to get those tests done and over with, so the next day you can do the same thing. And it's just so like aesthetically pleasing, just looking at the screen, it being all green. It's like the best feeling ever.
Summit Learning is an opportunity for teachers to implement best practices in the classroom. The level of engagement comes from the personalized pathways of the program. So students have an opportunity to work on content that's specific to their ability level while cognitively pushing themselves to the next level as well.
The resources give you basically what you need to know to pass the assessments. So they give you all the information, so you like learn it, you study it, and then you take the assessment. And if you fail it, you can keep studying, and it's a really good program. Some people like in a classroom don't do as well because when a teacher's talking, it kind of like forces them to be like at the same pace as other people. So if they like do the program, they can learn at their own pace, do stuff their own way, and just like have like a better time learning.
It taught me a lot, especially being able to see how my grades are doing, being able to see what I have to do to fix them, and be able to find my own mistakes. It's pretty fun that you could work in a certain pace with only laptops, and that you could interact with the teachers more and they interact with you back. And you have like mentor meetings where you talk to the teacher, they tell you like what you should be doing and how to do it to make sure you understand the concept of what you're doing.
I like Summit Learning a lot, and it's going great for me because it allows me to do what I want to do at my time period. I like that because I have my own time to study for a test. I would recommend it because it's just a lot easier. It's got less stress because you don't have to like worry over having to like take a test the next day, because you get to take a test when you want to.
One of the most successful aspects of this particular curriculum program is the way in which it is customized to students' specific learning styles, as well as building their endurance to be self-directed learners. And so it creates and maintains and supports a growth mindset so that the students who leave our school in the 8th grade are ready and prepared to engage in high school curriculum to be successful beyond the high school years as well.
Well, I think that Summit's a great way for students to kind of prepare to go into high school and then college. I think not only is the material really rigorous and prepares them for that, but it also teaches them these skills that can be brought into high school and to college, whether it's study skills, whether it's reading skills, writing skills, math skills. It gives us the opportunity to have the time to pinpoint those skills that we might not spend time on, like study skills per se. So it gives us the opportunity and like regularly every day to really hone in on those different skills, whether it's taking notes on a text, taking notes on videos, Cornell notes, different things, like how to use a study guide appropriately. A lot of them I've had for 2 years, some of them I've even had for 3 years, so seeing their growth is really impressive, and it makes me happy to know that I'm sending them to the next level. I think a lot of our students kind of have this anxiety about going to 9th grade. Summit has really just like made that easier for them, I think. And yeah, I'm proud of them. We went from, being very much so, this is what you need to do, this is how you have to do it, to, 2.5 years later, they're very much self-directed and can do those things on their own. I'm proud of them.
We, knowing that high school is next year, this last year, they're just preparing us for high school. Everything that we do involves high school, and you learn, don't do this because of high school. They're a little bit more tough on you because you're a high schooler. Like, you're old enough to know right from wrong.
So you're learning like extra stuff on top of like the stuff that's part of the curriculum, so you'll be even more prepared for high school.